I am not playing my TBR game. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Bree and this is 4 Paws in a Book. You heard that right. I am not playing Kerplunk this month. Don't worry, it will be back. I just need a month away from it. I'll probably regret this because Karma will probably come back with a vengeance and I'll be drowning in books in May. But I kind of needed a reset. I was watching Leandra's TBR and I will have her linked down below. But she's doing this as well and I watched her video and I was like, you know what? This is a fantastic idea. This is great. And as soon as I had decided that I wanted to do this, a huge weight was lifted off of me. I love my TBR game. I love doing that. I love the chaos of it. But sometimes I want to be able to mood read. I want to be able to do things without the overwhelming cloud of, you know, doom that comes from a large Kerplunk TBR. So we're doing a reset month. I think that's what I'm gonna kind of do is maybe like once every 3 months I will do a reset and we'll, you know, just mood read for a month. I also have some ideas for some content that I want to get out, and it would have been really difficult for me to also have Kerplunk along with it. The other thing is that these next 2 months I won't be reading as much because I will be prepping for Amazing Readathon. That announcement will be coming the first weekend of May. I don't have an exact date. It's obviously not scheduled or anything like that, but it will be coming. So let's chat about some things that I am planning on reading. I do have some required reads, some things for Patreon and buddy reads and things like that. So let's start there. The first one I do need to read Credence by Penelope Douglas. This is the water bowl pick from March, and I give myself 2 months to read it, but it did not fit anything in March for Realmathon. So we're gonna push it into April. We're gonna read that, and then in May I'll pick a new book. This is a dark contemporary romance. I have read from Penelope Douglas before, but I have not read this one, and I do know that this one gets a lot of commentary. We'll just say that. I don't really know a lot about it. I kind of want to just go into it blind and have fun with it. The other buddy read, or the group read, that we will be doing is going to be Blood and Steel by Helen Scher. This was the series that my Patreon decided they wanted to read, and so we're going to be binging this series. We'll be doing one a month. We are skipping June for Amazing Readathon, so we're going to read this kind of over the spring and summer. So this is going to be April's book. I'm very excited about it. It starts a new series. I have read Slaying the Shadow Prince, which is a standalone in this world, but other than that I have not read anything from Helen. However, I know most people have read this one. I'm very late to the party, and I know a lot of people love this series. I love Helen's writing. It is gorgeous, it's beautiful, and you know, the banter has me just kicking my heels. So very excited about this, you know, stabby female main character. With her death foretold, Althea Zoltaire only has 3 years to become what she's always dreamed of being, a warrior legend. Women are forbidden to wield blades, so she has trained in secret her entire life. Now, racing against the clock, she fights to secure a place in the elite guild charged with the protection of the 5 kingdoms. The sparring and hazing of the new trainees border on deadly, but even more dangerous is her growing attraction to Wilder Hawthorne, her unwilling warrior chaperone. All around them, schemes are afoot and darkness looms. Will Althea pass the perilous initiation test and take her place as champion of Thesmar, or will the invading evil snatch away her dream before it starts? So this will be a discussion on Discord, so it is available for the top 3 tiers of my Patreon if you are interested in joining that. We're not going to do a live show or anything like that. I don't think I'll do a vlog, we'll see, but we'll have a discussion on Discord with like chapter breakdowns and things like that, so it'll be fun. And then I have 2 other books that I want to definitely get to at some point in the month for authors that I am working for. So the first one, I'm going to be reading A Banishing of Kings by Jasmine Young. This is the second book in the Realm Breaker series. There are 3 out. This is the second one. I've read this one and then the prequel like novellas for it. And the audiobook for this comes out on April 15th. So I definitely want to get to that. The audiobook for this series is fantastic, okay? If you like this like epic storytelling type audiobook, this is going to be for you. It is a dual narration with a male and female narrator. The female narrator has such a beautiful accent that really just like transports you into this world, and the male narrator, he sounds like Jorah Mormont from Game of Thrones. So like you are really just diving full into this dragon world. This book is about Skalda, and in the first book she finds this dragon egg of a dragon that was not supposed to be alive, not supposed to exist anymore, and definitely not supposed to be something that you ride. And because of that, because it's not supposed to be this tame dragon, they were going to kill it, and she says, no, we're going to protect it. And so she is fighting for this dragon, fighting for what she believes in. And, you know, there's this little bit of a rebellion that's happening. We always, you know, really love that. The politics in this is fantastic. It is like a dragon-based magic system. So the dragons have this magic, and that kind of attaches to the rider. And also the dragons, the best way that I can explain this, like the power dynamics in this, is that it's a pyramid scheme, but with dragons. Because like as you level up your dragon, you get more power. As the dragon does more things, you get more power. And then like the more people that you recruit under you as dragon riders, the more powerful of a dragon rider you become. It's a pyramid scheme. So yeah, this is such a unique system. The magic is unique, the world building, fantastic. And I'm excited to jump back into this series. And then there is one more that's out, and then book 4 is supposed to be coming out this summer. And then I would also like to finish out the Descendants of the Fates series with Queen of Mazes and Mirrors by Rhiannon Harkonnen. I am on her Arc and Street team now, and so I would like to be able to finish this, to be able to like promote these, and you know, like I've given both of them 5 stars up until this point. I have a feeling I will love this book just as much because it continues our main story. Book 2 was kind of a prequel, but it's like one that you definitely want to read after, just to kind of get the full picture of everything that's going on. And then this one will continue what had happened in book 1. This is a very dark romantasy. Like it's basically if Scythe was a romantasy. We have like our Grim Reaper, our Angel of Death, essentially, as our main character. In the first book, I don't know if it was going to end in a love triangle or if it was going to be poly. Like she is with 2 guys at that point. I don't know if they're going to end up all together or not. We'll see what happens. I'm very excited about that. But yeah, this is been a really, really fun series. There is like a whole page of trigger warnings though, so be careful there. So those are some of the books that I definitely want to read. I plan on doing like a mood reading vlog, like a true mood reading vlog, one where I do not go into it with any plan and see what happens. It's kind of going to be this little bit of a social experiment. I'm very much a planner when it comes to my content, when it comes to reading. I will sometimes have books like planned out to the day what I'm going to be reading. So I kind of want to see what happens if I spend a week not doing that. Will I read more? Will I read less? I don't know. And then I will also be doing a vlog of new releases. So I'm going to be taking the 3 new releases from April and reading those. I have a couple of options here, and I don't know which one I'm going to choose. Firebird by Juliet Cross is definitely at the top of my list. This is another dark romantasy. If Dragons Ruled Rome. I am very excited about this one, but I do know that it's dark. And so there's been some commentary on that. Another one that I think would be really good would be Sweet Obsession by Katie Robert. Regardless of if it ends up in the vlog, I'm definitely reading this one this month because this is the newest in the Dark Olympus series, but it is book 8, so I don't know how much of it I'd be able to vlog. So I don't know, but I'm definitely reading that one this month. And then I could go like completely off book and maybe do some thrillers. I know The Last Session comes out in April by Julia Bartz, and I really like The Writing Retreat, so this could be an option. The Perfect Divorce is the sequel to The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose. I read that one a couple of months ago, and so the sequel comes out and I'm excited about that one, but again, it's a sequel, so I don't know how much I could vlog. And then I have arcs for My Best Friend's Honeymoon by Meryl Wilsner, which is a contemporary romance, and then also Broken Souls and Bones by L.J. Andrews, which is the first in a romantasy. Those both come out on April 29th, so right at the end of the month, but I do have arcs for both of them, so that is an option as well. Something that like I should read to get back up on my NetGalley score, because it is not great. But yeah, I want to go into this with like very little plans. I don't want the stress of a TBR this month. I will come back to it. Like I said, we will be doing another Kerplunk as we go into May, but just for this month, we're just going to reset. So I hope you'll be patient with me and you'll still stay along for the ride. The other thing that I want to make sure that I save room for on my calendar, save space for on my TBR, is that I am introducing a brand new readathon / TBR/game to my Patreon. We're going to be doing an amazing readathon pre-race scramble, and it will be taking place the last 2 full weeks of April, so April 14th through the 28th. I have a game board right here, and there will be prompts on it. There's also going to be some Easter eggs that are going to be dropped throughout those 2 weeks, and that's going to be leading up to the announcement of the amazing readathon. It is going to be available for all tiers. Normally my readathons are only available to the top 3 tiers, but for this one, in the spirit of the amazing readathon, it will be available to all tiers, and so all of the information is linked down below. It's gonna be a lot of fun. This will overlap with a couple of other Patreon readathons. I think it like overlaps a little bit with Brittany's from Brittany Loves Reading, and also Leandra from Leandra the TBR Zero. It's okay though, because these are very, very simple. The prompts are going to be very easy, and there's not really any rules. The scramble is going to be kind of a go at your own pace. It's not going to be competitive or anything like that, but it will be a fun time. We'll have lots of sprints and things like that, and it'll just be a way to get the hype up, get the excitement up for the announcement of the readathon. Obviously, no pressure, and it's not something that will be required for you to participate in order to participate in the amazing readathon. Obviously, this is just something fun, something extra, and something that I am able to give back to the people that have been supporting me for so long. Let me know down in the comments below a book that you are excited about for April, or a book that is on the top of your TBR for the month. And if you're not feeling chatty, do the strawberry emoji. Why not? That'll be fun. If you want to see what's been going on the channel that you may have missed, I'm going to put a video right here that YouTube thinks that you are going to like. Go say hello. I'll see you over there. That is all I have for you today. If you are new here and you have not yet subscribed, there's a little button that you can do so down below the video. If you'd like to hang out with me more, the links to my Instagram, Goodreads, Twitter, and my Patreon are linked in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!